What is going on, guys? Jay here, and if I sound a little stuffy and boring, it's because I just kind of woke up, and you know, yeah. But I'm gonna try to sound as entertaining as possible. So what's going on? Bringing you guys a UU match I had up against Vanistorm091 from the Snow Point Temple chat. This match isn't even super competitive. Um, so that's why I don't know. I mean, this is why you see like a random this kind of team. I guess I don't know. I'm not gonna judge teams, but this was a pretty alright match. So I just felt like uploading it, and let's go ahead and jump into this battle. Like I said, this wasn't even a super competitive battle. So yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and lead off my A's up as he's going to lead off with his Frost Blast. Now, I figure his Frost Blast was sash, just like my A's up, because, most lead Frost Blasts are. They tend to, set up spikes and whatnot. But I'm going to go ahead and go for the Stealth Rock because I saw that he had what the hell is that thing called? Bear Tick on his team. Now, I could have probably taken out the Frost Blast right here with the Flamethrower, or actually knock it down to a sash with a Flamethrower, and then go for the Stealth Rock, predicting him to go for like a Destiny Bond or something. But I don't know why I didn't do that. I wasn't even really thinking, because that same day I just came from the movies. I just got done watching the Avengers. Oh my goodness, let me tell you, the Avengers is a fucking awesome ass movie. So like I couldn't even think straight after that because that was just a badass movie. But back to the battle, I bring in Hitmontop because it's my only form of priority. I go for the Sucker Punch, but he goes for the Destiny Bond, and he's gonna go for the Destiny Bond again. And I'm gonna go for the Toxic because I know for a fact that Destiny Bond does not work when a Pokemon dies to a status ailment like Toxic, Burn, and things like that. So I already know that my Hitmontop was safe if I went and did that, so I did it. So yeah, so he's gonna bring a Porygon 2. I'm gonna go for the Toxic just because I want this thing poisoned because it's a Porygon 2. They probably have Eviolite and these things are fucking bulky as shit. And I'm gonna need it poisoned for a little bit, And he goes for the Psychic. Now I have never really seen Psychic on P2. Because I usually see Recover, Bolt Beam, and maybe Try Attack for stab. That's all I've ever seen. But I've never seen Psychic on one of those. So honestly, I looked away from my screen for a little bit. So when I saw my Hitmontop at that low HP, I had no idea what happened right there. So I just stayed. I switched out and switched into Rotom just because it was my specially defensive wall. And I saw they went for the Psychic, so I was like, huh, that's really interesting. But I went for the Will-O-Wisp on the P2 because I figured he was going to try to switch out to his Gabite, predicting me to go for the Volt Switch or something, possibly, But he didn't. He stayed in, so I had to take an Ice Beam. And then as much as I want to predict him to switch out that time, I just went ahead and went for the Volt Switch. And that was pretty good for me because I got switch advantage against his Escavalier. So I could bring in Victini, threaten him out with the Fire Blast, and he's going to bring in P2 just as fodder, as I'm going to go for the Fire Blast and miss! Jeez, Victini, what the fuck are you doing? You have Victory Star! Jeez! But I'm going to hit this Fire Blast now, and that is going to be a dead P2, so that's pretty awesome. But now he's going to bring in Gabite. I don't want to take an Earthquake, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Rotom. I'm going to bring in my Rotom just pretty much as fodder, because I don't even need my Rotom anymore. But if I can get a burn on this thing, then that would definitely cripple it by, a lot. So that's pretty much what I'm hoping to do. But he's going to go for the Dragon Rush. Lucky for him, he hits because, that Hone Claw's accuracy boost. And that's going to be a dead Rotom. But this is going to allow me a free switch into my Suicune, and I'm going to threaten him out with the Ice Beam. Now, I predicted him to switch out and switch into his Escavalier, predicting me to go for the Ice Beam. So I'm going to go for the Scald instead and try to fish for a burn. So that was pretty much a decent play by me, and I don't get the burn. Spoiler alert, I don't get the burn ever in this battle, just to let you know. But I'm just going to stay in and go for Scalds all day because I'm pretty much safe to go for Scalds all day. I mean, he could like 3-hit KO me with the Mega Horn, that's fine. But on the last Mega Horn, I'll probably just switch Suicune out anyway, just because I need to keep Suicune safe for the what the fuck is it called, Gabite. But I mean, I don't know, I just felt like I was really, really safe to stay in and go for Scalds. So that's why I did it. And he goes for the reversal here. Now I don't know, that was a very big misplay by him. If I was him, I would have just went for a second Mega Horn. Just because, Mega Horn was doing so much damage. I would have been at a lot lower HP than I am right now. So that was definitely a big misplay by him. But he's going to bring a Regigigas. I don't know what this Regigigas wants to do. If he wants to go for a T-Wave, he can go ahead and T-Wave my Hitmontop. I don't care anymore just because it's at low HP already. But he's going to set up a substitute in my face. So I don't know what this thing wants to do, but because of his slow start, I am going to be able to break his sub pretty damn early. And I am pretty much safe to go for close combats all day just because of his slow start ability, and his attack and speed and junk are cut in half or whatever. So he's pretty much just... So I'm pretty much just safe to do whatever the fuck I want on this Regigigas. Honestly, I mean, Regigigas can be good, but I don't like this thing at all. Like, I tried running one of those, but it just did not work out for me at all. But now I'm gonna go for the Toxic, just so he cannot substitute anymore. Because if he tries to sub, he's gonna you know, lower his HP because of toxic damage and junk. And no, not because of toxic damage. You're gonna lower his HP because because substitute. And then because he's poisoned, you know, it's gonna be racking up. So you know, it's not best to go for substitute while you're you know, poisoned and whatnot. But now I'm gonna go ahead and go for the close combat just to get some more damage on this Regigigas, just so it can die to toxic damage a lot sooner. And right here I make a big misplay. I end up going for the Sucker Punch right here, thinking that toxic damage will end up taking him out this turn. And I honestly I should have just went ahead and went for another close combat just to take him out. But it doesn't even matter because my Hitmontop will still be alive anyway after all of this, because I do have Sucker Punch, and he's gonna die either way. So even if I missed the Sucker Punch, he went for like substitute or some random ass move, my Hitmontop will still be alive. So you know, yeah. But now he's gonna bring in Gabite. I'm just gonna go ahead and let my Hitmontop die so I can get a safe switch into my Suicune. It's kind of bad. I'm just letting all my Pokemon die, but honestly, I don't need my Hitmontop anymore because I have a Suicune. My Suicune can take any hit from this Gabite, and because I am physically defensive, and you know, it's a Gabite, and I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam. And I don't know if this thing has an Eviolite or not, but I must be overestimating the power of an Eviolite, because that thing dies to an Ice Beam. So it might have Eviolite, it might not have Eviolite. I don't know if it does or not. I didn't find that out, but I just assumed it did just because it's a Gabite, you know. So I just assumed it had one of those. So you know, I don't know. But he's gonna bring in his last Pokemon, which is Beartic, and just go for the Stone Edge, because Stone Edge is neutral, and I do resist his stab. So he might as well just go for the Stone Edge. And I'm just gonna keep on going for Scalds. I'm pretty much just fodder off Suicune right here, just because I really don't want to switch into my Heracross or Victini, because they might end up dying to a crit Stone Edge or whatnot. So I'm just gonna leave Suicune in the diet. Also try to fish for another Scald Burn, but lucky for him, I don't get it. So he is gonna be able to take me out with the Night Slash, and now it's pretty much GG, because I could bring in Victini. Since I know he's not scarfed or anything, I could bring in Victini. Wait, I just said bring in Victini. Wow, I'm repeating myself. I need to stop. I can go ahead and just go for the Psyshock, and I will be able to take him out. And that would be a good game. And like I said at the beginning of the match, guys, this was not super competitive. Most of the Wi-Fi battles I upload nowadays, that I will be uploading nowadays, probably won't be super competitive. Unless I'm on PO, which, you know, they will be competitive. But other than that, they won't be competitive at all. And or if they are, you know, they'll probably be between me and a good friend, you know. So yeah. Anyway, go ahead and check out the last Wi-Fi battle, and I will see you guys later. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now I will see you guys later.